Hey, Howard, I'm back. So now we're going to try some of the actual massage. So the key things I'm going to talk about over and over again are position, posture, and pressure. Right? So position refers to the receiver. So the receiver, Lisa's in this position, and so we're going to try it from this position. And we're going to try it from a bunch of positions. And the main thing is it's always got to work for both the giver and the receiver. So today, in this position, this is a nice position for her because I get access to her entire back. And so I'm in a good posture where I can deliver that pressure well. So this is a good position. So starting from this position, I'm going to get Lisa to go put her hands on her face down. And then I'm going to show you the kind of pressure you want to use. And so the main thing for this to work really well is that you want it to be easy for the giver. You want the giving to be comfortable, and that means that if you're working too hard, you're not going to want to do it very long. Remember, you committed to this for 15 minutes, say, and so in that 15 minutes, you want to be able to relax and enjoy it. And if it's too much work, you won't. So here, for my posture, I'm kind of putting my body weight over top of the receiver, and Elisa in this position is going to receive the pressure, and that, for me, it's coming from my body weight. It's not coming from my hands, it's coming from my 190 pounds. So that way I don't have to, it's not like I'm lifting weights all the time. It's more just about allowing my body weight to rest on her body, and that creates a pressure. So the third thing is pressure. Pressure is where we have the communication part that's going on, and so we need to be able to, the pressure has to work for her. So as I work, we're going to talk about broad pressure and specific pressure. So broad pressure is like this, and so from here, as I lean my body weight into her, I'm finding the soft contours between the bones. So the spine is in the middle here, and the scapula is here. So right beside the spine is muscle, and so then what I want to try and do is put pressure on the muscle in a way that feels good for her. And so then what you want to do is create rhythm and rate, so back and forth. That's how the brain receives the information and sees it as being unique and valuable. So back and forth. If you were to sustain one posture for a period of time, that wouldn't create enough change to allow the massage to be effective. So then I'm going to constantly move up. So I'm with this broad pressure, I'm going to move across the entire back. And so as I move down, you can see I'm using my body to create pressure, not my hand. So my hand is relaxed and my hand is feeling the information. So what the giver wants to do is the giver wants to be able to enjoy this. So it gets the music going, create a nice kind of rate and rhythm, and where you enjoy the thing. If it's work for you, you're not going to want to do it. So that becomes the key. So that's the broad pressure, and then the same thing with the specific pressure. So a thumb is a great way to be specific, but if you're using your thumbs in a way that is just like that, then you're using the muscles in your thumb and not the muscles in your back. And so then the same thing, you mix it up of the variety, but that becomes more specific. She won't be able to take as much pressure with that as she can with the broad pressure. So then it becomes very different. So when you have a broad pressure and you feel a different sense of density, like a spot that feels harder, you might want to stay there. And then you'll ask, does that pressure feel too much?
Nope.
Sorry? So that feels effective though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm going to hold that spot, and you may want to hold that for say 15 seconds and then move on. And then you follow it up with a broad pressure. So that mix of broad and specific pressure allows you to get a different feel and them to have a different effect in terms of what you're doing.